This is a Headgum podcast.
Hello and welcome to Perfect Person, the show where I'm perfect and you're, of course, a person. This week, I thought about having my car go through the car wash. It's obviously because I didn't have enough cash for that, because I don't keep cash. And the guy said, we actually just take cash and we don't take card. And I had my son in the back seat. So the tip of the week is have cash. Now, obviously, it is the Goblin. Oh, shit. It's the Goblin episode that we do every single year around October, around Halloween season. We do the Goblin episode where we have callers call in with their spooky paranormal problems. And today, I am joined by a real-life Goblin. Would you care to say hello?
I always keep $100 in cash in my vehicle.
You keep $100 in cash?
In denominations of 20s, 10s, 5s, and 1s.
So in case of, like, you're going to need to buy
Emergency.
Emergency, yeah. I guess it would be like if you wanted to buy a burger on the side of the road or a hot dog from a stand.
Well, if there was a burger on the side of the road, I would pick it up and eat it.
Well, like it from a stand?
That's actually how I died.
There was one time where you and I actually were at a hot dog stand pretty late, and a man tried to...
Is this when you defended my honor?
Yeah, this is when a man tried to choke you out because you were laughing in his face. Do you remember this?
Of course I remember.
Excuse me.
Redact that.
Excuse me, bleep it. We'll bleep who it is, because obviously the Goblin who will not be doing this bit for that much longer, in case you're thinking about turning it off.
Cannot breathe right now.
But was cackling. He was,
Redacted.
oh, excuse me. Excuse me.
What the hell is happening?
The Goblin was at the hot dog stand laughing at a gentleman who tried to cut us in line.
The Goblin is my mother.
I cannot operate on this boy, for he is my Goblin.
Oh. It's me.
It's me. It's Eric Striffler.
Hi.
Eric, welcome back to the Halloween episode.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. It's my favorite time of year when we get to get spooky.
Of course, it's a fantastic time of year where we sort of dive back into Goblin territory. Now, do you have your Halloween costumes picked out?
Yeah, I'm thinking about being Dr. Seeker from the dinosaur ride at Animal Kingdom. Because it's going away soon. So.
Are you worried that too many people will be dressed like that?
In the crowds I run with? Actually, yes.
Yeah, it's going to be too popular of a costume. And what does Halloween mean to you, Eric? What is the spooky Goblin time of year?
It really does mean everything to me. It's my favorite time of year. Mm-hmm. And we talked about this last year when we did the spooky episode. I get scared.
Yes.
That's the best part. People are like, oh, but why do you get, why... If you're so scared of this, why do you enjoy it? And it's like, no, I get scared in the dark.
Yeah.
I get scared in the park.
I get scared having a lark.
I got scared on the Ark. I was there.
You were Noah's Ark.
Yep.
Noah, the original scary ride. The original haunted house.
Yep, the unicorns didn't make it on.
It actually probably would be scary. You're in like a boat with a bunch of wild animals.
And no plumbing.
The ostriches are freaking out.
That was an ostrich.
That was an ostrich.
Got it.
But it's like they weren't in individual cages on the Ark, right? They're all just
Probably
running around.
not.
So the lion is just killing everything.
Yep.
Eating it, shitting everywhere.
Yep.
The chimpanzee, speaking about chimp crazy.
Probably having fun.
Noah's Ark was the original chimp crazy.
I don't know what that is.
It's a new show based on the Tiger King guy.
You're shitting me.
Tiger King. How have you not heard about this? It's sweeping my nation.
Okay, no.
The Tiger King guy made a new documentary.
When you say the Tiger King guy, you don't mean Joe Exotic.
No, Joe Exotic is taken to film. He's
From
become
prison?
a cinematographer. Yes,
He's not in it.
No,
you're talking about the guy that did Tiger King. Go Tigers, by the way.
Go Tigers made a new documentary called Chimp Crazy about people who have chimps, and it's a fucking crazy.
Okay, but talk about lightning strikes twice.
No, but it honestly though, it does strike twice, because what occurs while they are, I mean, this is a light spoiler. I'll tell you and I'll bleep it out.
I'll be watching this.
It's great.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. Also, excuse me, who's in it? Cabaret, Life is Like a Cabaret, Old Chum, the MC, iconic Alan Cumming.
Alan Cumming, yeah.
Alan Cumming is in the documentary because he basically wants to find a chimp he worked with as a kid.
Oh my God. He's going to do like a police lineup and he's going to be like that one.
No, this is episode 1 is Alan Cumming being like, there was a chimp I worked with when the chimp was a baby and I was an adult man.
He thinks that chimp's alive?
And
Alan Cumming is not a young man.
It is alive. Chimps live as long as people.
That can't be right.
Christmas.
Oh, sorry.
Wrong.
Sorry, wrong. Sorry, wrong sound effect. But basically, Eric, we're here to take goblin calls and ghost calls and paranormal encounters. Now, we did this last year, and I thought it was a huge success.
Yes.
Now,
by the way, but last year was great. This set looks so much better. This is amazing.
Oh, yes.
Awesome.
Huge shout out to Ashley,
Ashley
who made this set look fantastic. But Eric, I will have you know that I actually have an update from last year's ghost calls.
No, who?
The
Pink guy.
The gray lady. The person.
I just got a fucking chill when you said the gray lady, like as if it was my own youth coming back to haunt me.
Now I can't. I'm having trouble typing, so Ashley.
Why are you having trouble?
Because I'm dressed like a skeleton.
I can't open this.
Could you type in gray lady on my inbox?
I can't open
so
this.
So I can find the email. You're having trouble. Something's happening! Help! Something's happening! Help! Gray lady. Perfect. Okay.
I have to tell you, this music is awesome. That music is great.
Is that great? Gray Lady update sent August 31st, 2024.
Oh.
Hello. This is something sausage. I don't remember what name you gave me.
I don't know.
I called in last year about my supernatural friend, the Gray Lady.
Oh, God.
The last 4 of the number I called in on was, and then they list the number to basically be like, I'm the caller.
Yeah, this part's not exciting, Miles. Keep going.
My daughter is almost 4. The other day, she told me that the Gray Lady was sad. Because, again, this person called in and they said their daughter kept talking. They were haunted by the Gray Lady for, like, a lot of their life.
Right, right.
So their daughter, all of a sudden, is seeing the Gray Lady and is saying the Gray Lady was sad. My heart fell out of my butt.
Oh, my God.
Are you fucking kidding?
Are we sure it was her heart? Did she check?
She should have. Did you do CPR?
She might have shit her pants. She thinks it was her heart. She didn't look. She just threw those pants away. No underwear.
So I asked some more clarifying questions. And she talked about how the Gray Lady hurt that girl and was sad. Long and horrifying back and forth. I finally got to the root.
That scare anybody?
That did scare me. Tangled. Fucking Tangled.
Zachary Levi, classic.
At the end of the movie, Lady Gothel turns into a gray lady as she is aging. Look, Mom, her sad. Literal years have been taken from me over this exchange. Anyways, love you all, sausages.
Oh my God. Great mention was, Zachary Levi's in the news recently for all the right reasons.
No,
so Tangled is a great movie to bring up.
No, Jed, Zachary Levi's canceled. I don't even care that he was Chuck on NBC, streaming now on Peacock.
Good native plug, by the way.
Very native.
I was wondering how you were going to get that sponsorship in there.
I am currently plugging the 2007 show Chuck. But Eric, we've got
that was terrifying until it was hilarious.
Yeah, it was terrifying.
Which honestly, hopefully that's this episode.
I really hope it is, Eric. I really hope it is. And also I think it's important. I think it's also important to remember that Eric is going to be in some of the touring shows we have coming up.
Oh yeah, is that allowed?
Eric,
I don't know what we're allowed to say.
Yeah, you'll be in some of the touring shows coming up.
Yeah.
This episode comes out, and it might be one of the ones that comes out the day or the day after
of the show.
This episode comes out.
Well. We've talked about this. I like that you release the holiday episode 2 to 3 weeks before the holiday, and then just go back to regular programming. Rather than releasing it sort of like
But this is why I'm doing this. Fuck you. This is why I'm trying to release this in the middle of the month. Because it's the middle of Spooky Month.
Okay.
It was either going to come out this Wednesday or next Wednesday, and I thought it'd be good next
This
Wednesday.
Wednesday? Yeah, okay, all right.
Because this Wednesday is October 2nd. So I was like,
And then you get back to just everything else.
that's what I mean.
You're running a month early.
So Eric is going to be in some of the live shows coming
Yes,
up.
can't wait.
Cream cheese, anyone? That's the only hint I'll give.
Oh my God. Got it.
But
Took me a second.
Eric's going to be in some of the shows coming up. And Eric, I suppose I should ask you before we get started, what makes you Goblin to answer the calls that people are calling in about today?
Because like I said, I will be terrified.
Yeah.
And that's what is required. You know how when someone is telling you, I don't know about you, I'm the type of person that likes to help someone solve a problem, but a lot of times they just want to vent.
Yeah.
When someone tells you a scary story, they don't want you to come up with how it's not scary. They want you to be terrified.
Yes, exactly.
So that's me.
Then it's you.
That's what I'm gonna
It was
be.
probably the wind. Get
No,
the
but I don't-
fuck
I
out
don't
of my
want
house.
it to be the
Get the
wind.
hell out of my house.
I
It
want
was
it to be
probably the
terrifying.
wind, you dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. Well, Eric, without further ado, we've got to get to the calls.
I'm already nervous because
But before we do, if you like the show, you should come see it on tour. We are going to be in the following cities after this episode comes out. The Brooklyn show is tonight. I believe it is
Whoa,
sold
weird.
out unless there are certainly tickets available. Philadelphia is tomorrow when this comes out. And then Austin, Dallas, Detroit, and Chicago. Chicago's sold out, but Austin, Dallas, and Detroit are still available. San Francisco still has tickets, but Portland and Seattle are sold out. And Los Angeles, I believe, is sold out unless they've added more tickets. But guys, come see the live show. It's going to be a fucking blasty. And if you love the show, consider joining us on Patreon, where you can get ad-free extended versions of every single episode, including this one, as well as bonus calls every single Friday.
bonus.
Bonus, because we're dressed like
awesome.
skeletons, dude.
That's awesome.
Let's go.
Classic skeleton sound effect.
And the live shows are going to be released as platinum episodes. So if you can't make it out to any of the live shows, you can join the Patreon to watch all of them live as bonus episodes. I'm going to cut them down, make them look real nice. So check all that shit out if you want to be a part of it. Hey, check all that shit out.
need to get blue.
Check all that fucking shit piss fucker out.
Holy shit.
If you want to
Your
get...
son's going to hear this.
No, my son listens. But until then, Eric, we've got to get to the Goblin.
I'm ready and I'm terrified.
When you think of awesome businesses, you think of the great products that you love to buy. Like Heinz, for example. Ketchup and mustard, delicious to the brim. But what if I told you that an overlooked secret is the business behind the business that makes buying or selling simple? For millions of businesses, that secret is Shopify. Nobody does selling better than Shopify. It's home of the #1 checkout on the planet. And the not-so-secret secret, ShopPay boosts conversions up to 50%, meaning way less carts go abandoned and way more sales are going. As an entrepreneur, I obviously use the most trusted tools in business. And Shopify is gonna be that tool. It's gonna scale with you when you're a small business selling just a few things, all the way till you're a giant megacorp selling a PB&J sandwich to every single person on the planet. Because businesses that sell more sell on Shopify. So if you're into growing your business, your commerce platform better be ready to sell wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling. On the web, in your store, in their feed, and everywhere in between. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout that Heinz uses. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/perfectperson, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/perfectperson to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/perfectperson. Everybody knows that I'm the mentally healthiest guy that could possibly be. But I wouldn't have possibly gotten there had it not been for the benefits of therapy. I've been to therapy many different times of my life, and I find therapy is a fantastic tool to get to the inner gooey, wooey, mushy stuff that you probably don't want to think about. Therapy's gotten me out of some low moments in my life, and I highly recommend that everybody try it. It's really nice to be able to talk to somebody totally unbiased and kind of like let yourself run, and you end up solving a lot of your own problems and getting wisdom along the way. And Alma can help. Alma can help find you a therapist who gets you. Therapy's more impactful when you feel heard and understood. If you want to talk to someone, Alma is there to find you the right someone, not just anyone. When you browse the directory, you can filter by what you want to focus on: anxiety, relationships, or big life transitions, as well as any preferences around gender, sexuality, faith, and more. It's easy to get started with Alma. You can browse the directory without creating an account or sharing payment information, and you can book a free consultation call with any therapist you're interested in seeing. These 15-minute calls give you a chance to see if they're a good fit for you, so you can find someone you really click with. I have test-driven many therapists at my own cost, so the idea that you can test drive a therapist with Alma's help is very, very helpful. Alma can help you find the right therapist for you, not just anyone. Visit helloalma.com/perfect to get started and schedule a free consultation today. That's hello, ALMA.com/perfect.
Hi, Miles. 2 of my friends have had dreams that they're getting fucked by ghosts. And it sounds very intriguing. And I want to have the same dream. But also, what does that mean? If you could give me a call back, give me some help, I'd appreciate it.
Let's get this girl fucked by a ghost!
Yeah!
Hello?
Hey, you wanna fuck? I'm a ghost.
Oh? No. Oh, my God.
Hello, you called perfect person, and I'm here to call you back on the Ghosty Goblin episode.
Before it sounded like it took a second. Like what? Like this was like a harassing call.
Sorry, I am sorry. That was Eric Striffler with a voice changer pretending to be a ghost. So
this
that
is your dream come true.
This is your dream come true, caller. We've got to give you a fake name, Eric. What's the fake name for this person?
Oh, it's gonna be. Oh wow, I didn't think about it. A Bone.
Bone. Okay, Bone. What is literally going on?
Oh my God, this is so surreal. I always when I listen to the podcast and you call and the people are like, oh my God, I feel like I'm in a dream. I feel like I'm in a dream.
Oh, well, hopefully this will become a dream tonight.
Hopefully your dream will come true because the dream you're calling about is getting fucked by a ghost.
Oh my God. Okay. Do you mind if I tell my boyfriend what's going on really quick?
Don't tell him anything.
Not if he's going to get jealous.
No, of course. Tell your boyfriend.
No. What if he gets jealous?
He'll not. If he gets jealous, break up with him.
You want to do what, babe?
You want to get fucked by a ghost? Does he know about this already?
Does he want to tag team you with a ghost?
That's not a bad idea.
Do you want me to break the news to him about what's going on?
Yes.
I'm happy to do it if you want to.
Put it on speaker.
Okay. Can I put you on speaker?
Absolutely.
Hello?
Hi. Is this Bones' boyfriend?
My fake name is Bones.
Yes.
Anonymous reason.
This is Bones' boyfriend.
Hi. So I have some good news, bad news here. The good news is, give me the bad news first. The bad news is your lovely, lovely girlfriend is excuse me.
I think actually the good news first. A threesome might be.
The good news is, brother, a 3-way might be on the way. The bad news is it might be with a ghost. The good news is that we're here to help. The bad news is that it's going to require your girlfriend to have a dream where she gets fucked by a ghost.
I don't know about it. Something about the dream that my friends had where they got fucked by a ghost, and I said that. How do I have that dream?
All right, he seems to be taking it well.
He's taking the news well.
Did you hear like a door slam?
Yeah, if you need.
I'm done with this.
Get me out of here. You're fucking ghost behind my back. I'm at work all day. You're fucking ghost.
Wait. Who is that? Who's there with you?
Eric Striffler is here with me.
Hi.
Resident ghost
Oh my
expert.
God, Eric, hi.
Hello.
He lives in a van and he travels across the country. Yeah.
That's
And
right.
he does a lot of really cool stuff too. But
Wow, thank you. That's very kind.
That's true. Oh
my God.
So why don't you tell us about the dream that your friends have been having? Two of your
Yeah.
friends had the same dream, or just different dreams where they were getting banged by a ghost?
The same dream. My one friend, name.
Oh, it's got to be Finger. Sorry. I was just thinking
Finger?
of different parts of the
Classic bone, the finger bone.
It can't be the finger. It's got to be
Coccyx.
Coccyx.
Coccyx?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's the first friend. The other friend is cock 7.
That's right. And why don't you here go ahead and it's okay. You can be vulnerable. Just tell us the scary story.
Yeah, tell us the dream.
Okay. So Coccyx had a dream where she was on all fours on the bed, and she felt the motions behind her, and she turned around and nobody was there. And she told us about it, and then the next night, my other friend, Cock 7, had the same dream.
So this ghost is going dream to dream.
I hate to tell you, we need to shut this down. It's Freddy fucking Krueger.
It's fucking Freddy Krueger. We gotta get a Ouija board out. This horny
Shut
ghost
this
is
down.
on the fucking run.
Get your boyfriend out of there. I love the idea of
the horny ghost.
Casper with 2 S's, the horny ghost.
Casper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Casper, I hardly know her. That's the episode title.
That's a good point. And so Casper has sort of been, boning your friend on all fours. Two friends, and then sort of jumped dream to dream, Freddy Krueger style, to bang your other friend. And
but
you're
skipped
wondering,
over you.
To me, yeah, and you're wondering what's wrong with me. You're going, what?
Kinda.
You're going, I'm not so
Is it
bad.
because I have a boyfriend and they don't have boyfriends?
That we stand a monogamous ghoul.
We do stand a monogamous ghoul that respects the sanctity of love. We stand a ghoul a respectful, horny ghost. The tale of the respectful, horny goblin.
This is Miles writing the title of the episode.
Absolutely correct. So I think that the best thing to do is to sort of, before you go to sleep, something actually when I was a little kid that I would do.
Wait, what the fuck is this about to
Okay,
be?
easy now, is I would have nightmares sometimes. So then before I would go to sleep, I realized that if I thought really hard, I could get into the astral plane and ward away nightmares.
Did it work?
Sometimes. So what I would do is before I went to sleep, I would go, no bad dreams. I would say it out loud. I would go, no bad dreams.
Again.
No bad dreams.
Again.
No bad dreams. And then I would go to sleep. And usually that worked where I wouldn't have nightmares. So what you need to do is right before bed, I need you and your boyfriend to say, fucked by a ghoul.
Fuck me, ghost.
Fuck me, ghost. Fuck me, goblin. Fuck me, ghoul.
No, we want a ghost. We don't want a goblin here.
Absolutely not.
To
That's
me,
where I draw the line.
to me, the terms are interchangeable.
And that's why you're a bigot.
That's right.
Quite frankly.
That's right. Okay? Legalize ghoul. But I do think that
LGGGGGGBT. The ghoul, goblin, ghost. Add him in. I'm an ally. What can I say?
lesbian gay,
Happy ally
lesbian gay ghoul goblin
By the way,
bisexual.
that shirt would sell like fucking hotcakes.
That is actually a good-
LGGGGBT.
And it lists them out.
Please.
Not a bad idea at all.
My God.
Not a bad idea at all, Eric.
Thank you.
But
maybe a bad one, but whatever.
maybe a bad one.
We'll see what the comments
We'll
think.
see what the comments think. Yeah, I'm thinking that's got to be what it is.
Yeah.
Now, do you find that you're open to ghouls and goblins? Have you ever seen one?
No.
See, this might be the problem.
This is the problem.
You gotta believe.
You got to believe. And maybe go to a haunted house or a spooky, like an abandoned place in your neighborhood.
And fall asleep there.
Fall asleep.
Yeah, meet them on their level.
Like find a place.
They're home turf.
Like it's how you if you're trying to invite them in, but the water's warm. You're trying to say you're trying to be haunted by a ghost, but you want to be like, hey, by the way, the water's warm. Come on in, the water's warm. So maybe
What on in?
Yeah, good luck.
No, can I tell you, this is a much better idea for Beetlejuice. I do wish that this is what the movie was about.
Right.
I love this so much. I'm so glad that this was the opening call.
This is so fun
good.
and so vulnerable. And
No way!
your friends, his first call of the episode, your friends enjoyed the ghost experience, right?
Oh, right. It would be real. Imagine if they were like, we hated it. We're trying to get
You know, like he was a little clingy. He tried to cuddle.
Split the bill with me.
Yeah.
I'm thinking you're right that maybe I haven't been so inviting because they love Halloween. They love Beetlejuice. I have not seen Beetlejuice.
Just stay with the original.
Oh, really?
That's a review.
That's a review.
You need to be doing everything to like. You need to be like lighting spooky little candles all around.
Oh,
Leave them on
I
when you
need to open
sleep.
up.
Leave a Ouija board with maybe a condom on it.
No.
We want to be safe. We want to be practicing safe.
Put the Ouija board out. It's like Santa with milk and cookies, but you put the Ouija board out with the little viewfinder thing over the yes.
That's right. Show that consent is there.
It goes to 6.
Because this is respectful.
9.
This is a respectful ghost.
Yes.
So we want to put the viewfinder over yes, and we want to leave out some protection, and make sure your boyfriend's down, and that he's also saying the same mantra before you go to sleep. That way, the ghost knows where to go, which door to go through. You know what I mean?
Right.
But thank you so much for calling us, and I really hope that you can give me an update soon.
Oh my God, Miles is crying.
Sorry, I was burping.
No. Oh my God. I am so happy you called back. I've called numerous times about other irrelevant things before, but I'm glad that this is what did it. Thank you.
This is the most relevant.
so much.
By far the most important thing you've called about. I don't remember what you're calling.
Miles looks back for your phone number and it's like, my parents are separating and I just need some help with dealing with that. You're like,
right.
bullshit, nonsense.
I want to get fucked by a ghost.
Yes!
And I'm like, 911. Call back immediately. Well, thank you so much to you, Bone, and tell Cock 6 and Cock 7 that they're great too.
They're going to be thrilled. I hope to be able to give you an update.
This will be an update one. If you get a fucking update that says it happened.
I will be overjoyed.
I'm going to do my best.
Always
I'm going to do everything I can.
Thank you. Text the update line as soon as it happens, and I'll talk to you soon.
I will. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Boo.
Goblin.
Say boo instead of bye.
Oh, boo. That's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a sort of goblin in your dreams giving it to you? Or what?
No. No, I don't think I've ever. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever had a sex dream about a ghost. I don't think so.
That would be a first.
I have had a ghost fart in my face.
What?
A ghost farted in my face, I said.
You want to say more?
No, what else is there to say? I was sitting there and all of a sudden I heard it and I smelled it and there was nobody there.
It was you.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? So there's a possibility it was you.
Next caller.
All right.
I'm not comfortable anymore.
I'm not comfortable sharing anymore. But let's go ahead and listen to another voicemail.
Hi, Miles. I once got pushed by a ghost after being frozen with fear. Hear all about it. Thanks.
Hello.
Hello, my old friend. Do you remember being frozen with fear?
Hi, you called Perfect Person. I'm here to call you back.
Hello.
This is the ghost episode, and I've got a ghosty ghouly goblin here, my friend Eric Striffler.
Hi, hello.
Hi.
Well, we've got to give you a fake name. Eric, what's the fake name for this caller?
This one's gonna be Cock 8.
Cock 8. And I just want to give a little context to the
No. They'll watch the episode.
Yeah, it's Cock 6 is a bone. Cock 6 is a bone, and Cock 7 and Cock 8. So it's sort of, it does, though, I think. Because you're calling our guests cock. These people, these people called in on their own time and
They
their
like
own time.
it. They like
and
it.
using cock.
It's purple all over again.
That's right. Very
I even
well
know that.
said.
I know about that. Yep.
Now,
I'm a fan.
why don't you tell us what's going on? You got frozen with fear, and then you got shoved. The ghost who shoved me.
Where was
Okay.
this? Where was this? I'm picturing, hopefully not on the edge of a cliff.
A lagoon.
It was not on the edge of a cliff.
Nice.
This was like a couple years ago. I was at my friend's house, and it was kind of late at night. It was after a concert we'd gone to, and we were doing a sleepover. And I don't know her house. Like, I didn't know her house very well.
Right.
So I went downstairs to look for my contact case.
Oh, God.
And I didn't know where all her lights were.
Did you say how old you were? When was this?
This was probably 6 years ago.
Okay,
so I was
okay.
25.
Okay, cool.
Got it. Not 12. I didn't know how old we were here. Okay.
Yeah.
No. I was a full grown adult.
Okay.
Okay.
And so I was looking for my contact case, and I flipped one of the switches, and she had, so there was a hallway, and then to my right was a front room area. To the left was a hallway with the laundry room and access to the garage.
Okay, and the lights are off. It's nighttime.
Yeah, they're I can see, but there's just not enough light.
Okay.
And so then her dogs sleep in the laundry room, so I flipped a switch, and they just started barking and screaming. And so I was like, shit, okay, and I turned that off.
That was the laundry room light.
And
Yep.
so then I'm looking around, they're just screaming. And as I walk back, I look to the laundry room where they were, and I see this it felt like a 7 foot tall, cloaked figure.
Oh, what the hell?
No.
And I just completely, I could not move. And then I felt 2 hands on my back just push me as hard as I could.
What the hell?
And I ran up the stairs crying, and my friends were like, "What the fuck is going on?" I was like, "Did you not hear the dogs screaming?" And they're like, "We didn't hear anything."
No, I was gonna say, if you told me that the dogs weren't in there or something, oh God.
Well, and then so I go back downstairs because I'm like, "What the fuck just happened?"
You went back down?
My contact case. Well, with other people.
Oh, okay, got it.
All right.
You have a Scooby-Doo gang. Velma, Shaggy,
now it's the whole
Fred.
gang.
Where the light switch was, there's a little cupboard basically right next to it. My contacts were right there. They were not there before.
Oh,
and
my
that
God.
thing was a shrine to her dead dad.
Oh,
So they appeared on his shrine.
that's fucked up, dude.
Was
That's crazy.
Quick question.
Yes.
Was the dad 7 feet tall and always wearing a cloak?
He was a Harry Potter fan.
Because I think I know who the ghost might be.
Yeah, I think Daddy might have been the ghost.
From what she said, no, he
Okay.
was not.
Okay.
Wow, that's so. What was your mental state afterwards? Did your friends believe that this had happened to you, or were they like, okay, he's playing pranks?
Last time you ever saw them.
Yeah, exactly.
No, they all fully believed, especially my friend whose dad it was, because
Yeah.
when someone close to you dies, you're
Yeah.
like, well, they're here.
Right, of course.
Right.
Yeah.
So she was like, Dad's always down there tinkering around, running around in his cloak.
Well, we think that it was a weird, not great ghost, and then whoever pushed me was her dad.
So you think the dad intervened? You think that maybe that ghost was coming to get you, and then your dad was like, no, and shoved you, almost like shoving you out of the way of a truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it felt like.
Whoa, that's so interesting. I mean, honestly, it's very, have you seen It Follows? It's the 7 foot man that kind of comes through the doorway.
Yes.
It's giving that to me.
Oh.
And then, the dad is sort of, did you see that movie with Saoirse Ronan?
Dude, stop.
Oh, is it the, I think I just watched it the other
Lovely
day.
Bones.
The Lovely Bones?
That's me.
Yeah, where it's Saoirse Ronan's
no.
there. That's right, we're Lovely Bones. Where it's the ships are flying, so Saoirse Ronan's in the underworld, but she's
You
kind of
trying to
doing
say
stuff.
her dad is related to the Lovely Bones?
Her dad.
Bad guy in that movie. No, what are we talking about?
Not her dad. You're talking about Tucci?
Her dad the dad in this story reminds me of Stanley Tucci's character from The Lovely Bones.
Oh, Jesus Christ. But that's so, I feel like if this happened to me, I'd tell every barista I ever came across. I tell everybody all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I did. I absolutely did. I also have just a lot of stories like this. I have a lot of weird things that happen like this, and I'm like, is it me? Am I crazy? I mean, yeah, but still.
I feel like actually, though, this happens where some people are more in tune or more perceptive or also like more open to something happens and they're either ascribing meaning or being like, you're just open to something. Whereas like, if you had someone that was more of a skeptic, something like this happens, they're like, I was just playing tricks on myself. Like they're writing it off immediately instead of investigating into the strangeness of what's going on.
Sort of like when you hear and smell a ghost fart and then you think it was your own butt. Some people
happens every day.
Some people just aren't open to that kind of thinking. Is what
I should do that. So next time I fart, I say to Sarah, it was a ghost.
Honestly, that's what I'm going to say to my boyfriend tonight.
Yeah, I think it was a ghost. That's so weird. Should we go?
I do have a question for you real quick, and this might be a little personal. Have you ever had a sex dream about a ghost?
Probably. Not that I can remember.
Probably.
That's interesting.
Because the last caller we're sort of stitching the pieces together here. The last caller that we talked to, they had friends that were fucked by a ghost, and they were trying to get fucked by a ghost. And I'm wondering if it's the same ghost that's going town to town, door to door, dream to dream.
That just feels like Grey's Anatomy.
Oh my God, Denny Duquette fucking Izzy Stevens in the ghost.
The Gray Ladies Anatomy?
The Gray Ladies Anatomy.
Oh, it's all coming together.
It's all coming out in the wash. Yeah, for a while, Katherine Heigl fucks a ghost on that show.
You're lying.
No, it's like a significant piece
No,
of plot.
it's a whole thing.
Yeah. But then it turns out she has a tumor. And if it sounds like I'm making it up, that's in the show.
Maybe I need to watch this.
Oh, you should watch all 19 seasons.
Okay, maybe I don't need to watch this.
But thank you.
Honestly, it's a great way to pass the time.
I agree. I big time agree. Thank you so much for calling us in. And
yeah, this was great.
This is so interesting. Where are you now with ghosts and goblins? Like, has there been an encounter since or
This
no?
was 6 years ago.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I feel like it happens not as often recently, but like it happens all the time.
Wow. What was one that comes out to your mind?
Yeah,
that was
another
like
one that stands out.
A striking one to you.
So there was one time I had a friend drop me off. This was also kind of long ago, but like I had a friend, it was after this. A friend dropped me off at my mom's house, and I went to go unlock the door, and I felt like a full-on hand on my shoulder. And I turned around, and I was like, okay, I'm just crazy. And then I called my friend, and she was like, okay, I thought I was going crazy because I saw someone.
What?
But also, you might have nerve damage. It's always, I feel this like push on my back. It's like,
you're pushing.
You might have like a spinal problem. You might need to go in and see a doctor.
Your nerves are trembling. Wait, your friend said they saw someone like near
that's
you?
odd.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so spooky.
Hey, who was that guy that you just let into your house? Oh my God, that's so scary.
Yeah, I saw someone in the window.
No, I saw someone walk up behind you and then you opened the door and they followed you in.
Yeah.
Oh, that's spooky.
Oh, that's so scary. What the fuck?
Afterward, are you like, I'm going to go watch Netflix, or are you like, I need to sit and have a tea and calm down?
Yeah, do you get scared or are you cool with it?
It depends. Sometimes, like, that one felt fine. Like, I kind of felt like it was like calming almost.
Her dad followed you home.
Dad's inside the house.
The call's coming from inside my dad. Okay, so what was one that these all felt good?
I mean, the first one was like scary and
that
then
was
good.
scary.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also have a friend who is like, she's a big skeptic, but there is like
they don't like
almost
that.
like a crawl space in her house that she is like, we don't go in there.
A crawl space?
It's like not quite a crawl space. It's just a small room in her basement. And like we've like legit heard shaking from in there.
Shaking?
Yeah, like things like trying to get out, like the door like shaking.
What the like the door was shaking.
You were in there and you heard shaking and you went about your fucking business. I'm getting a gun and I'm blowing the door off with a shotgun. I've never seen, if I hear something that's like trapped in a weird space, I'm throwing a Molotov cocktail in there and burning the house down.
You go to a gun store and you're like, will these bullets kill a ghost?
Will they kill a goblin? Because there's a goblin in my house.
Sure, kid. Take him.
Sure, kid, take him. It's North Carolina. But that's crazy.
And I am in a Walmart in this scenario.
Exactly. Dang. So you heard the shaking from the thing and you said, guys, let's go play volleyball, or what's up?
Well, we were watching movies in her basement and we said, let's go upstairs.
Oh, yeah, that's terrifying.
And that was it.
So scary.
Let
to
the movie
me.
keep playing, just leave.
Yeah. So then you go downstairs, the goblins watching the movie.
Yeah, really they're just watching Tangled, having a good time.
That's so weird.
Why did you say
Why
Tangled?
did you say Tangled?
Because that's the movie we were watching.
I'm gonna cry. I actually am tearing up.
Is that real? You were just. Were we on the phone with you?
Yeah, we were.
No, we weren't on the phone. This is just.
No, that was a different call.
At the very beginning.
The Grey Lady.
At the very beginning of.
I genuinely, I am so scared.
Okay.
Oh my God, I'm so
at the very
fucking
beginning
scared right now.
At the very beginning of the episode, we did a recap on an old ghost call from last time where somebody was basically like, it was about the Grey Lady, and this one was like, my daughter said I saw the Grey Lady, and the daughter had seen the movie Tangled and was like, there's the Grey Lady in the movie Tangled. But this was like a ghost that the caller had been talking about for a very long time. Are you the person who called in about the Grey Lady? No.
No, I don't know who the Grey Lady is.
If you never said anything.
Fascinating. What a eerie.
Imagine if she just hung up right now.
Please don't.
Oh, please don't.
Okay,
please
fine,
don't.
we're
Please
hanging
don't.
up on
Please
you
don't.
first.
We're hanging up on you.
Mike, thank you so much for calling in. I really appreciate it. Such a fascinating calls. I really am amazed. I thank you so much for calling in.
Yeah. Of course. Thanks for calling me back.
Yeah, you have a wonderful day and boo.
Can't wait to see you on tour.
Oh, wonderful. All right, I'll see you at the show.
Bye.
Bye.
I literally got what a fucking chill that went through my whole fucking body.
I was like, was she listening? I know,
in my mind, I was like, do you stream these? Like, what, was someone listening?
Was so fucking weird.
That was terrifying. I didn't even get to reference Zachary Levi. That's how scared I was.
'Tis the season.
Oh my God.
That's very weird.
If the next caller mentions Tangled, I'm leaving. I'm fucking leaving.
And what's your favorite Disney Pixar?
And you know what's kind of funny, by the way? I will say this: it's Tangled adjacent, but I got drunk the other night and randomly thought of a Walk to Remember and started and looked up Only Hope and cried watching it.
You looked up what?
Only Hope.
What's that? Star Wars.
Next call.
Hey, fellow small business owners. I'm obviously a small business owner as well. And I was thinking about cash recently. And I've got a question. Why is there no banking or financial management tool designed for the likes of us? The big banks just rip us off with hidden fees and the apps endlessly sting us with subscriptions. Can't we get a streamlined, cost-effective solution designed for us? Well, guess what? I found one, and fittingly, it's called Found. Found is business banking designed for small business owners just like you. Designed for small businesses and solo entrepreneurs, Found is, in my opinion, the only financial tool you need. Say goodbye to switching between multiple finance apps and tools. It's all in one easy-to-use app. Found lets you manage your financial tasks effortlessly, manage your money, track your spending, invoice your clients, and even handle your taxes so you can focus on running your business. One of the coolest features that Found offers is a estimated tax at the end of the year. If you're a business owner like me, I'm like doing some sort of mental math to try to figure out how much in taxes I'm going to own at the end of the year. And Found has like a little tracker that tells you that amount in real time. So you can plan better and not be afraid of the tax man. Save time by automatically tracking and categorizing expenses to maximize tax write-offs, all without leaving the Found app. Try Found for free at found.com/perfectperson. You can sign up for Found for free today at found.com/perfectperson. Found is a financial technology company, not a bank. Banking services are provided by Piermont Bank, member FDIC. Found's core features are free. They also offer an optional paid product, Found Plus. This episode of Perfect Person is brought to you by Huggies Skin Essentials. As a daddy, I've often dealt with diaper rash, and it is something that has caused me a lot of strife. When your baby has diaper rash, you feel powerless, you feel worried, you don't want them to be uncomfortable, but baby butts can rejoice because new Huggies Skin Essentials are here. A brand new dermatologist-approved line of diapers, wipes, and pull-up training pants, all designed with baby's sensitive skin in mind. Having a trusted diaper is of the utmost importance, and I've always said that, and now you can have that in your home. The Skin Essentials diapers feature the Skin Protect liner and help protect against the top two causes of rash by managing moisture and runny mess. The wipes are thick, with 2 C's, you know what I'm talking about, everybody, and they have 0 harsh ingredients for a great gentle clean. Pull Up Skin Essentials has got your big kid covered too, with a training pant that is ultra soft and breathable to help protect sensitive skin throughout potty training. Learn more at Huggies.com. Once again, head to Huggies.com to learn more.
Hey, Miles. I got into a goblin fight once when I was in high school, and I fought this girl fully covered in shaving cream in my town center. So if you want to hear that spooky story, give me a call back. Bye.
Hold on.
Sorry, do we call her back?
I don't think so. No, maybe we do, but I don't know if I need to hear that much about it. I think I got it.
She got into a goblin fight with a girl covered in shaving cream.
Maybe we need to know what that is.
I guess I'm curious about it. Doesn't.
You know what? I could use a break from scary.
Yeah, you could use.
I could use a quick break from scary.
She's like, so I'm at the premiere of Tangled.
No. Mandy Moore comes out covered in shaving cream.
Sorry, I'm eating grapes.
So I lift my head back down. You're my only hope.
What?
Hang up.
Hi, you called perfect person.
Okay.
And we are here to call you back because
crazy.
you got into a goblin fight with a girl covered in shaving creams.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Now, I'm so curious about what this could possibly mean, and I'm here with Eric Striffler.
Hi, that was Only Hope from A Walk to Remember. I skipped ahead to get to the Only Hope part, and Miles still didn't get it.
I didn't understand it. But
Oh, no. I love that movie.
Great movie, great song.
there
Thank
we
you.
go. Well, Eric, what's a fake name for this caller so we don't reveal that they fought someone covered in shaving cream?
Shane West.
Shane.
Is that his name from the movie?
Shane West.
Can we get in the
Yes,
studio?
no, that's his name.
Thank
That
you.
is his name.
You are Shane West.
Shane, what is literally going
Shane
on
West.
with Shane West? What is going on with the goblin fight you got into?
Okay, so I feel like this story requires a little bit of backstory on my town, but I simultaneously don't want to dox myself.
Okay.
So
Goblinville,
okay,
USA. Is that Goblinville, USA, or what?
Who's Goblinville?
Yes. So in Goblinville, USA, it's a fairly small town outside of a larger city.
Okay.
And so
There's only one of those.
we have this, only one. Yep. Okay. You know what? It'll become apparent. We have a tradition of when we celebrate our town, we have this thing called Town Day, and it's like this big fair. And then at night, for Town Night, there's fireworks. And for whatever reason, there's a tradition where all of the kids get together and have a fight with shaving cream, like in a field. Like all of the kids. Like I don't know who decided upon this, but like we all just go to this giant field.
Say some weird old man for sure, right?
Yeah, what the hell?
If there's
But it's
one
like-
grown adult in the mix, it was him.
It
He
was
came up with
definitely
it.
this guy.
But that's not where I had the goblin fight. This
Okay.
is like okay, so the field is like, okay, I realize as I'm saying this verbally that this sounds insane. But
No, not at all.
Very
Okay,
very normal, very normal,
Okay.
very clean, very good.
cool. The way that I'm going to be analyzing your facial expressions when I watch this on the video format.
No, we're excited about this. We actually had something really scary happen right before this, and this sounded like it was going to be a reprieve from that. Not too scary, so we're excited.
Yes, very much so.
Oh my God, no, it's not scary at all. There's slight homophobia involved, but that's it.
Oh,
That's pretty scary.
hopefully not from you.
Yeah.
No. I'm fully very much like a queer non-binary person. Like,
there you
no,
go.
not from me.
Okay, wonderful.
And
Okay.
the reason I got in the fight was homophobia. Okay, wait. So sorry. Let me backtrack. So okay. In the field is a non-violent fight. Everyone's like happy, and we're like throwing shaving cream at each other, and
Okay.
all the stores sell out of shaving cream, and it's this big thing. But then there's like a couple really evil people, and they bring Nair. Nair is like a common thing, right?
Oh my
Yes,
god!
yes, Nair. Oh my God.
Your hair, it takes your hair away.
Yeah, this is fucked up.
Yeah. So some insane people will bring Nair to the shaving cream fight.
Oh, fuck off.
And then so like you might get like we would be like, oh, you got Naired. And then if you get Naired, you have to jump in the pond.
Yeah, to
See,
get it
this
off
is
your
why it's
fucking
more
head.
specific.
Oh my god, that's so
Because-
sinister.
Yeah. Like our town is centered around this like pond that is like it's just this pond that like it just I don't know, our town is around it.
Yeah.
And so then one year I had to go jump in the pond because I got Naired because you can kind of smell it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can smell the difference. Yeah, it's like when a ghost farts on.
Yeah, that was a different year though, because this is like an annual thing. So anyways,
shaving cream fight. So after the shaving cream fight, I'm covered in shaving cream.
Yeah.
And so me and my friends, I'm like fully in middle school at this point, or high school. I don't remember.
Okay.
I'm young.
Yeah.
And so we're like in the town square, and I'm with my friends, and we're walking around, and this girl and like her like group of guy friends were like sort of walking up to them. And it was like the classic two groups that don't like each other kind of meet in the town center.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
And-
Sharks and the Jets.
No, yeah. Very, very like movie-esque.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we start talking, and she like starts insulting my outfit, which like rude. So she like is telling me that like I look like a slut and whatever, and we're like, oh well, you don't look so cute yourself.
Oh.
And then she tells my friend, and I don't know if you're gonna have to bleep this word, but she called my friend a dyke, and
What
like
the
my
fuck?
friend at the time was queer, but she was not out. So I was like, oh, what the fuck did you just say? Like, say it again. And she was like, you heard
shit.
me. And I was like, no, I didn't hear you. I genuinely didn't hear you. Say it again. And I like took a step forward, and she said it again, and I like fucking hit her.
Okay, this is a fucking goblin.
This is a goblin. This is you eviscerating a goblin.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're a
it's a goblin.
Ghostbuster and you're busting a ghoul,
Yes.
actually.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God. Thank you. Okay, I don't condone violence, but in this moment,
Yeah.
I don't know, little middle school me was so pissed off. I was like, you are not about to say this thing. Because
Hell yeah.
obviously, like, the girl didn't realize that what she was saying was, like, actually impacting my friend
Sure.
Right.
more than she knew.
Yeah.
So we, like, get into this fight, and, like, I'm pulling her hair, and, like, anyways, it lasts,
shit.
like, for a little bit. And, like, I didn't actually get hurt. But then I was like, shoot, well, now I've, like, been in this fight, and, like, all sort of, like, the friend groups, like, scatter. And then I'm just, like, in the town center. So I just kind of, like, called my mom, and I was like, hey, can you pick me up?
Hell yeah.
Pick me up and go home. But,
Dang.
yeah, I fought her.
That is honestly permission granted to slap a goblin.
Absolutely. And I know you were worried.
Wait, was that a horse?
Yeah,
No,
sorry, no.
I know you were worried. I know you were worried that you were going to dox yourself describing this. We have no fucking clue where you live.
What you said sounds like a fantasy town.
It sounds
You're
fake.
like, it sounds like a children's book. There's
In
a
my
magic-
head, it felt like this is so specific that
Right.
someone from my town listening it might know.
Maybe that, yeah.
Might know that it's my town.
the
Fuck 'em.
shaving cream festival.
Yeah, the shaving cream. I don't like the shaving cream festival.
I don't like that one bit, by the way. It does sound like it's almost like Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Like
Ow.
there's a town where
Yeah.
they fight with shaving cream once a year.
And what does
all
that have
the
to do
kids
with Cloudy
get-
with a Chance of
And
Meatballs?
then it's a funny town. It's a book about a funny town.
Okay.
Did you see the book?
Yeah, I think I've seen the movie. Is there a book?
Oh, it's based on a book, okay? It's actually based on a really good book I've read to my son Julian many times, and he loves it, but he did tear out a lot of the pages.
Okay. Well,
But so maybe he didn't like it that much. But thank you so much for calling us. I really appreciate it. And best of luck, stomping goblins for the rest of your life, because I think that you're awesome. And so sorry you had to go through that.
Yeah.
And I think that you really stood up for your friend in
Yeah,
a
fuck
meaningful
yeah.
way. Sometimes people are goblins, and you can't let them, ghoul around.
Yeah. Thank you. Also, I'm coming to the tour in LA,
Oh,
so I'll see
Hell
you then.
yeah. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for coming to the tour. Thank you for calling us with your ghosty story, and best of luck at the Shaving Cream Festival next year.
For sure,
still doing it.
Okay.
Thank you, and you have an amazing day.
You too. Bye.
Boobs.
What did you say?
What's up?
That was a good break from scary because I got really scared by the Tangled thing.
Oh, yeah. Well, you better get ready because it's about to get even scarier.
Oh, I'm not ready. No.
Hey, Miles. My mom screwed around with a Ouija board when she was pregnant with me. And now there's just been a series of events in the family that I'm pretty convinced means that we're cursed. Shadow people. We're talking some moving around experiences. We're talking lights flickering in a church. There's a lot of shit. You gotta help me break the curse, man. Call me back.
We're going to break the curse.
Tonight we break the curse, guys.
Tonight will be the night that I break your curse over again. Don't make me change my curse.
Are you for real?
No, I'm not for real.
Hello.
What the fuck, man?
You called perfect person, and I'm here to call. It's obviously the Goblin Week. It's Goblin Week over here. At the Perfect Person.
You've heard of Shark Week?
You've heard of Shark Week, and it's Goblin Week. And obviously, we have got to hear your call. It sounds like you've got a curse, and guess what? We're about to break the curse live on the show.
Oh my god! Thank you.
Eric, can you give this caller a fake name, please?
Jay.
Jay, okay.
Because I was just thinking about him because of that sound effect.
All right, Jay, what is literally up?
So here's the deal, right? When my mom was pregnant with me, she fucked around with a Ouija board, like at a party. And when she did that, her story is the candle that they were using started burning up. The wax started burning up into horns, right? That freaked everybody out.
Wait,
the hell did you just say?
Hang on.
Hold on.
So the wax, the wax from the candle started burning up.
Instead of melting down, it started melting up
Y'all heard
into
that, right?
like a horn shape.
Can I just say,
Okay.
are you in the place where you feel the curse is always happening right now?
You know, not at this very moment.
Okay,
But the house where I live currently is where it started.
Okay, only because there was just something on the phone.
Oh, it's a little funny thing on
Anyway,
the phone.
go ahead.
What's your and just before we go on, what's your favorite animated film?
Animated film Treasure Planet. It's underrated as fuck.
Okay, good.
What about 3D like CG animated musical?
You're leading.
Wait, what? What?
Like 3D animated musical?
Not like 2-dimensional cartoon, but like 3D musical,
like a 3D,
like a Disney musical.
Like a more modern.
Yeah,
Are we talking
last 20 years?
Like a more modern.
Oh God.
Maybe one.
Can we circle back?
Yeah,
ponder.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, we'll circle back. But okay, so burning up into horns is terrifying, and your mom relayed this.
Band name,
Did
though.
your mom burning up into horns? Did your mom relay this to you just sort of over brunch, or like what was up?
No, she's very religious, and so she was trying to warn me against the dangers of the Ouija board. And I was
Wait,
like,
why
okay,
the fuck
well,
was she
whatever.
with a Ouija board?
Yeah, what was she doing with the Ouija board? She's religious.
Okay, so she found religion after she gave birth to me, or somewhere in that timeline.
After the
the
curse
next
started.
part of this story is she's still pregnant with me. She finds religion at the church where she goes to confess, like, "Hey, I'm now religious. I believe in the Lord," or whatever. Apparently, while she's doing that, the church lights flicker and the electricity goes out in the church.
Because she's got the devil in her.
Wait, that's so your mom is freaking around with the Ouija board. She's with her friends.
She let the devil in.
She let the devil in. She opened a portal.
Yeah.
And the ghoul stepped right through.
Basically,
The ghoul was ringing
and
the
that
doorbell.
ghoul was me.
Oh!
Whoa!
Wait a second.
Lucifer. And so basically, so you, and then your mom goes to confess her sins. I've messed with a Ouija board, and the power goes out in the entire church, and everyone's
Not at all what she said.
She said,
Not even
Yeah,
close.
more or less. She claims the Lord, and when she claims the Lord, the power goes out in the church. Okay, so we'll skip forward yet again.
I gotta tell you, I think I might fully believe in God if that happened to me.
that would be crazy.
Yeah, she was down after that.
Yeah.
I guess I'll be a Christian.
She's down bad now.
She's down bad for the Lord.
Oh yeah. So fast forward, right? I arrive in the world. Congratulations, it's me, Jay. And then a couple years later, when I'm 4 years old, I wake up in the middle of the night thinking she's coming into my room, right? Just to touch me or whatever. Yeah, it ain't her. It is her sized, and it's a shadow, and it floats into my room, kind of like hovers in front of the closet. And then hovers over to me, tucked into bed. Now, I'm not asleep. I know sleep paralysis. I've had it since, right?
Okay.
It hovers over my bed, gets about 9 inches from my face, and leans over me, right? Just like, if you can imagine a smoke face.
7 feet tall, wearing a cloak by any chance?
Not the Babadook, no.
Okay, good.
Unfortunately.
But leans towards your face?
Yeah, it just stared. And it didn't have eyes, but it was in the shape of a head and shoulders, but it was smoke. It was like dark. It was a thing, a person that wasn't there.
Wow, it was the smoke monster from Lost.
20th anniversary.
Okay, and how?
And I'm 4. I'm once again, my mom's religious, right? She didn't let me watch anything that was like spooky. I had no context for what this was. I get scared. I go under the covers, wait a couple seconds, pop back out. The thing's closer.
Oh, it's still there.
It's still just staring. Yeah. And this goes on for a while until eventually it just dissipates. Freaks me out. Told my mom the next day. The whole shebang, right?
Were you vaping?
I was 4 years old, so I fucking hope not.
You were blowing fat clouds, or what's up?
There's no ventilation. It just hung out in the room.
That is so fucking scary to be
terrifying.
like, I'm going to close my eyes, maybe this thing will go away, and you open your eyes and it's still
closer.
there?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
Jay.
Still there.
So that's horrifying.
Years and years later, sibling is like 16 years old. They're younger than me. They come after me by 2 years. But yeah, same thing happens to sibling years later. Doesn't tell me, but a human-sized thing comes into the room, peers over the bed, disappears. My parents get divorced. It's not a big deal. Shit happens, right? But we're talking to my dad over dinner one night. We're both adults at this point. And he goes, yeah, when I was married to your mom, I was asleep one night. And I woke up because I thought I heard a noise. And over her was a human figure of smoke, like leering over the top of her.
What?
And he was like, I didn't know what to do because I know what sleep paralysis is, but like I was awake, like to the point where he reached to turn on a light.
Hey man, get the fuck away from my
And
girl!
when he did, the thing dipped.
Oh
so
my God.
I don't know what to do. This thing keeps creeping around, man.
Everyone in your family, except for mommy, has seen the smoke monster and individually without hearing the stories about the smoke monster.
Or has mommy seen it?
Correct.
Has mommy
no
seen it?
corroboration between people.
Mommy
Refuses to believe that we've seen anything because that would mean that there's something scary going on. I'm not religious. She is very much so, and she is like, I don't touch anything dark. I don't do anything like that. Like she's very, very rigid.
Actually, we know you did.
Actually,
Yeah,
you
and I'm like,
did
well.
the Ouija board.
You know what? And
Yeah.
You know what'd be really funny? Like, what your life trajectory would be so different if at that party she actually did 7 minutes in heaven instead.
Yeah, she just got
Right?
she got her boob fondled, and then it was it.
Man, if only.
Bad 7 minutes in heaven, by the way. Wait. What was your reaction when your daddy revealed this?
Yeah, were you like a guffawed?
I mean, me and the sibling looked across the table like, what the fuck? Because we both knew over time, right? Like I told the story, to some friends. My sibling knew that I had seen it. My parents didn't know.
Right.
And I knew that sibling had seen their little spooky guy, but we didn't know anything about dads. And so he said it sort of in conversation as we confessed this thing. We're like, yeah, there was some spooky stuff when we were younger. And he was like, he got kind of pale. And the general American stereotypical white dad, right? Like they're not big on showing
Sitting right across from one of them right
and
now.
And he went full like, what did you guys see? And we were like, oh no, oh no. There's a legitimate confession about to happen here.
Right. Oh my God, that's so scary. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Dang. Okay, so and where are you now? Have you not seen the Shadow Man since?
I don't know if I want to know.
I've had legitimate sleep paralysis at this point, so I do know the difference. Like done the whole can't wake up, can't move, can't talk, that sort of thing.
Yeah,
the worst.
Seen things in that state, and once again knew I couldn't move and was just sort of waiting it out. Nothing when I was awake, except literally a month ago, I was awake with the lamp on, and something grabbed my calf. Like it felt like two hands were like putting pressure around my calf. And I was under the assumption that it's my dog because I've got like a pretty big lab shepherd mix, and sometimes he likes to sneak on the bed. And I've told him no.
Grab your leg.
And so I was like, I turned around to go moose, like go back to bed, and he was in bed. So I also, to preface this, like, my dad is into spiritual stuff as well. He goes on ghost hunts. He drags us to them. I don't believe in ghosts. So it's always just sort of an event that I go to with the family and hold the camera.
And yet
in a very spooky, dark building.
You're being haunted by what you don't believe, and that's interesting.
Maybe if you believed, the goblin would stop following you. But I'm curious. Wait, you go on ghost hunts with your family?
Awesome.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, it's a whole weird family tradition. He enjoys it, and I enjoy spending time with him. We'll say it like that.
Well, thank you so much for calling
that was
us
creepy.
and telling us that's so spooky. And if you see the Shadow Man again, give us a call.
I mean, totally will do, but do you have some advice for me? What
My
should I
advice
do?
for you is to keep corroborating, keep corroborating stories with your family.
Yeah.
Because I think that's going to be how you guys are going to be like, you're slowly going to get clues and you can go to the library and do a bunch of research. And
There.
And do a bunch of.
Are you telling me that we should follow the plot of Supernatural?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Does that make me Sam Winchester?
One last question for you. Favorite 3D animated Disney musical?
And it could be, if it's a Disney person, if it's like, and I could just name a couple, and it's like, okay, Snow White, Tangled,
Frozen.
Oh, I like Coco.
Okay.
Thanks for calling.
Does that count?
Thanks for calling. I appreciate it. You have an amazing day.
Wrong answer. I got it. All right.
thank God
You
it
guys
was
have a good one.
It's good that you didn't say Tangled, because we just have had some weird coincidences and we're now trying to force them into the rest of the calls. But thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate it. And best of luck.
Thanks, man. You guys take care.
All right, bye.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Boobs. That was spooky.
What do we do now?
What do I do? I guess the episode's over.
It's too scary, man. What am I supposed to do now?
We could do one more.
I say one more.
One more?
I want one more.
All right, let's go ahead and listen to this next voicemail. Oh my God.
Here's the pitch. A promised proposal, a witch in the night, a great-grandmother witch who also lives in the forest, and then a murder, possibly. This is the story of my father's childhood. Call me back if you wish to know more.
Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking do this! You called perfect person, I'm here to call you
back. Obviously, I'm here with Eric Striffler, the #1 skank.
The Cool Boys are back.
The Cool Boys are back, but also, are you falling down a well?
Are you falling down a hill?
I was at work and I had to literally run out.
Oh wow!
Good.
What kind of place do you work?
I'm a screen printer.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Yeah, I actually just did the sashes for the. Whoa! Oh, let me hold down. My heart is going bonkers.
What?
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. Don't let your heart go bonkers. It's just us. We're here to talk about your daddy's goblin story and its origin. So we're going to need to give you a fake name. Eric, what's the fake name for this person?
Oh, this fake Frankenstein.
Frankenstein, please let me know about your spooky fable about a witch and a murder in the woods.
Okay, so I feel like this story has to be prefaced as a practice in psychology, because it was told to me by my father, who was sort of kind of like a bonkers guy.
Okay.
But he has this story of he grew up in Zimbabwe as a kid. He had 7 brothers and a sister, and him and all of his brothers shared a bedroom in the back of the house with one bed.
Okay.
Whoa.
And it was his night with the bed. And he woke up in the middle of the night and there was a woman over him. And he's like, hold on, I know this lady. She's my neighbor. That's crazy.
Wait, he recognized the person hovering over him?
Yes.
What the hell?
Oh.
He was like, oh, okay, I know this lady. And she was like, hey, so by the way, you actually have to marry my daughter. You actually have to do that. And if you don't, I'm going to put a curse on your family.
What? She was holding him hostage because she was going to do a spooky curse.
Also, I'm picturing him being 6 years old.
I think he was 13.
I love the idea of being like, hey, you should do this thing, or I'm gonna put a fucking curse on you. That's like so scary.
I feel like that's actually kind of like if a woman said that to me at a bar.
Yeah, I would do it.
The hottest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Your dream is that this happens to you. I'll play a curse on you. You're like, I'll do anything you ask me to. You want to be, what's the word?
What?
You want to be hex dominated by somebody. Hexual domination. You want a witch to tell you what to do.
Absolutely 1000%. And then funny, imagine if she's like, I need you to kill the bartender.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Can I have a couple days?
You have to decide. Okay, so
what's my punishment?
So, I need to know the punishment.
Am I going to be a
Whisper
frog?
it to me.
You're going to be a frog.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so this woman goes over your dad's body, and it says... You have to
Were you about to say corpse?
I was going to say corpse, but he is still with us. So this woman says, you have to marry my daughter, otherwise I'm going to put a curse. And by the way, this is Zimbabwe.
So wait, but in the story, this actually happened. It's not that your dad envisioned it.
No.
No, yes, this occurred.
Do you believe this?
So, like, at the point that I was being told the story, I did believe it because he would also tell it to adults and they'd be like, that's crazy. Yeah. And I would be like, okay, so literally every grown-up around me, like, believes this, so it has to be this. Like, it's like gospel. But yeah, like, so the woman, like, comes to me, he's like, that's fucked up. So he goes, apparently his great-grandmother did live in the woods because people thought she was a witch and they didn't want her around.
Oh my. They didn't want her around because she was, like, spooky?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was like spooky witch.
Did she? And so his great grandmother. I love that though. I'd love to have a great grandmother a witch is kind of awesome.
Well, it's also terrifying.
It's like
witches freak me out.
Baba Yaga or whatever.
Yeah.
Stregonona is also the grandma witch. She had the pasta pot.
Yeah, she's not scary. She's a nice lady.
Well, she's kind of scary.
She did look scary. The drawing was scary now that I think about it. Yeah. I'm gonna picture Stregonona for sure.
I had a crush on Stregonona growing up.
There's the video title.
That is so fucking funny.
By the way, that's what you should have called in about.
To people, by the way, we have to discuss that. To people who don't know who Stregonona is a children's book about an old woman in Italy who has
crone. Like she looks like an old crone.
She looks like insane. And she has a magical pasta pot that has unlimited pasta. And then this fucking dork from the town tries to use it for malfeasance. And then the town is overrun with pasta and he has to eat it all. And you had a crush on Stregonona?
I was just like, she seems really nice. Like, she always makes pasta. Like, I kind of would love that in my life.
That is so pure.
I love that so much.
And you were thinking like, we just have to get past the look.
Yeah, she is very old. There's an age gap for sure.
There's an age gap
for sure. But
my age gap issue with Stregonona. Again,
addressing
the title.
Addressing my age gap with Stregonona, not clickbait.
Okay, all right. So, spooky witch in the woods. Your dad is accosted, quite frankly, by the witch next door.
And he doesn't. Yeah, the witch next door, Sabrina style, and he does not marry the woman that.
So I assume he didn't marry the woman. The girl.
No, so he went to go see his great grandma because he's like, okay, this witch is trying to get me. Let me get a bigger witch.
Oh! Let me get the witch supreme
on your left. Stregonona.
Stregonona, where the sidewalk ends. It's like they all come out of the portal. They all come out of the portal. The fucking the little ball from that book, whatever the fuck. The Giving Tree steps
The Giving
out.
Tree. On your left is the fucking Giving Tree.
Oh my god. Okay, so you go and get Big Witch number 2.
And he goes to her and she's like, okay, basically like I'll handle it.
What?
Like a mob boss.
Dang,
like
that's
it was
so
spooky.
That's so cool.
And did she handle it? Did they never see the neighbor again?
Well, yeah, so this is the part that I don't know if I should believe or not, but my dad says the next day, like, they found the woman and her daughter's body in the river.
What in the world?
That's fucking...
Great grandma fucked shit up?
She's like, don't worry, I'll cast a spell.
Which, by the way,
cocks her gun.
I was going to say, it's not. I'm not. She just went and murdered them and claims to be a witch.
She throws a grenade. Oh, don't worry, I'll cast a spell.
Okay, so that's the part that you're not sure about, though, because the other part is, like, it is... Your great-grandma lived in the woods, check. We buy that.
We buy that. Your dad grew up in Zimbabwe, check.
We buy that.
We buy that.
A neighbor maybe came by, but sure, that could be. Yeah,
that
terrifying.
could be.
I mean, it's terrifying, but sure, it's not a ghost, it's a human that came next door.
That's right. And then, and I guess you said your father was a creepy...
I didn't say creepy. You said your father was a fucked up freak, right?
You said he was a goblin himself.
He has sort of always claimed to be like in touch with like the supernatural.
Okay,
so he'll have like visions and be like, don't leave the house today. Like you're going to get murdered, which is like, it kind of teeters on the edge of like, that's not ghost mama. That's like, see a therapist,
but also, you know what's funny? Statistically speaking, one day he will be right.
Like, by the way, that's not Ghost Mama See a Therapist is merch.
That's merch.
That's fucking merch.
Wait, do you feel that any of this connection to the other side has passed down to you at all? Have you had any experiences yourself?
I have, which adds to it. I was at like Disney World.
That just hit me like a brick to the face.
Yes, sorry about that.
Much like how your great grandmother likely took care of the neighbors.
That's right, with the brick to the face.
Hit me with the music for this one.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
So, what was your experience?
My experience, I was at Disney World with my sister and my grandma.
You were at Disney World?
Yes.
Okay.
And we were in a Tiana-themed hotel room, which was big for me, very big. And in the middle of the night, I woke up and there was this little blonde boy standing in front of me. And I was getting freaked out. And I was like, I tapped my sister on her shoulder. I'm like, girl, wake up, turn on the light. And she's like, what? And I'm like, there's a boy in here. Mama, there's a girl behind you. But it was a boy.
And so what happened? The lights went on, boys gone, bars?
Yeah, lights went on, boys gone. And I would think that was maybe like a hallucination I had, but I woke up the next day and Jasmine was like, yeah, you did wake me up, and I've never had that happen ever.
That is so eerie.
Yeah, that is really spooky. So you saw a little blonde boy in the night.
Yeah.
And the lights go on, blonde boy not there.
Yeah.
And so were you like, did you go back to sleep after? Like, because I feel like if something like this happened to me, I'd be like, hey guys, I'm actually just going to go downstairs and just sit in the lobby for a bit.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to go back to sleep. I would, like, all the lights would be on.
Yeah.
I think I just like stayed awake. I think I've been like, what is it? Somehow like gaslit, like into thinking that like
gaslit by ghosts.
I can see, that's the right word for sure. But like, I don't know, like there's been moments when my dad was like, I see a ghost, and then he'll start crying and like the tears coming out of his eyes are like white.
What the hell?
What?
Is he a robot? This sounds like Alien, like full of milk.
I see a ghost, my creator.
What the fuck?
He cries milk when he sees a ghost. You should harvest that ghost milk, sell it on eBay to some collectors.
Bottle it up.
Wait, so your dad cry? You'll be like hanging out with your dad. You'll be like, anyway, yeah, everything's going okay, works fine, and your dad goes, oh, I see a ghost, and he'll cry,
and then you hold a glass up to his eyes.
That's so intense.
He won't even be dramatic about it. He'll just be like, oh my God, guys, wait. Just like, I need to sit down for a second. We'll be like, what's happening? And like the tears will start coming out.
But you don't believe him?
Well, the thing is, I wouldn't believe him if it weren't for the white, milky ass tears. Because it's like, girl, what's wrong?
Yeah, what the hell is that part?
Yeah, whoa. Maybe the ghost is making milk. It's the ghost of a cow.
It could be the ghost of a cow.
You think? And he's like, sorry, guys, I have to do some work for a second for my friend, the cow.
Stregonona maybe needs, as if she's a ghost.
Stregonona is a ghost.
She needs milk for the pasta.
She has unlimited pasta milk. But
he could be haunted by the ghost of a cow because he has another story where he was like, him and his brothers had to like lead these like herd through the forest to get to some other side of the whatever. And they were like
the other side
trying
of
to get by. And, like, their cows kept dying and they were like starving and they're like, this is getting messed up. And then they came across like a glowing rock in the woods and they went inside and there were these guys with masks on who were dancing around a fire.
I have one question, having heard all of that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite Disney musical 3D animated?
Yeah, good question.
Disney musical
It has
movie.
to be 3D.
Like not like 2D, you know what I mean? Like not in 3D, but it's like CG. It's not a two-dimensional old school one.
Yeah.
Don't do this to me. Oh my God. I don't know. The new ones? That's bonkers.
It could be from last 20
Chicken
years.
Little count?
Chicken Little counts. Thank you for that.
Okay.
Thank you
Okay.
so much for
Good.
calling in. I really appreciate it. And your dad is a fascinating character. That's so insane.
Yeah, he's a silly guy.
He's a silly guy, and and you feel like you have some of this supernatural powers that he got from great grandma.
I mean, it's either supernatural powers or like familially inherited mental illness. So like we can either go either way.
I love
but I'm like
that.
down for both.
Yes, I'm down for both if you ask me. Thank you so much for calling us. I really appreciate it. And best of luck out there. If you see another goblin, be sure to call 1-800-GOBLIN, a.k.a. the perfect person number.
Thank you.
Thank you. I want to see you later. Bye. Boo.
Bye.
Boo. I want to see a ghost.
I don't know if Chicken Little is a Disney movie. Is Chicken Little a Disney movie?
Well, that's about it, Eric. This has been the Ghost
Chicken Little is a
episode.
Disney movie.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
That was a Headgum podcast.